You know what it is. Unique Mecca Audio, man. I went to put up this other video where I was going to give you a drawing about, you know, when the Latin Kings crashed out with the Louisiana car and the Long Park. They didn't want me to do it. So I was talking to a friend of mine and they said to give them something for the females. All right, so I'm going to give you something for the females and for the fellas. We're going to talk about prison pen pal. So this was about prison pen pal. What is a prison pen pal? What is the purpose of a prison pen pal? Now, the purpose of a prison pen pal is because females go on there because they're lonely on the outside and they're trying to pass time and see what's going on the inside. The guys on the inside, they go on there because they inside doing time, can't meet another girl, so they only get to meet whatever girls hit them up. Understand? So both of y'all is trying to hook up with each other to pass time. So we're doing time on the inside. The females is bored on the outside, or they just broke up or had a breakup on the outside or whatever, so they reach out to us on the inside. But nobody's reaching out to each other with good intentions, with romantic intentions and none of that. I was on plenty of pen pal sites. Let me tell you how that worked. 26 years in federal prison, you know I was on the pen pal site. So now I got on the pen pal site to see who I could meet. The females, they got on the pen pal site to get somebody to pass time because they felt something was missing in their life and they figured they'll talk to somebody in jail until somebody come along. Now, nobody comes along, so they talk to us in jail. Now, they come in and they telling us that, you know what I mean, it's just about a friendship. They're not looking for a relationship. You always say that in the beginning, ladies. Let's get it right. You know what I mean? Then the dudes on the inside, they'll tell them, oh yeah, well, I'm looking for a relationship. I'm looking for somebody to love me, and they tell them what they want to hear. I don't do all that. I don't go out there telling you what you want to hear and that you want to do all that. I tell you straight up, I'm not looking for no relationship, but whatever happens, happens, because nobody can control the future. But I know that I'm going to control my destiny. You understand? So I'm going to hold my emotions back, but I'm going to give you what you want. So if you want me to tell you that I love you and that I miss you and good morning and hello beautiful, I'm going to do all that. You understand? The same as you're going to do what need to be done. Now, normally when that happens, the woman will compensate you for doing that. So that's why the men get on the site. You brothers watching this, been in the prison, you already know what time it is. You get on the joint to see you can meet on the outside and take care of you on the inside because you can't meet nobody else on the outside because you're stuck on the inside. Boom. Pay attention now. You know what I mean? So now a lot of the ladies might not like what I'm getting ready to say, but I'm giving it to you raw. Now, ladies, you break up with your man, you get on a pen pal site, or your cousin locked up or your brother locked up, and you know your brother say, oh, my roommate wants to meet somebody, just want a pen pal to write. Then you introduce you to the roommate or the nephew or the whatever, and then now you writing that person. Now you writing that person, you like the game that he's spitting, you understand what I'm saying? He get in your head or whatever, and you forget that you're only doing this as a solid to your brother or your nephew. You're not doing this to fall in love or get in a relationship. And the man, if he a real man, he know that from the inside. So he's just going to take what he can get because he know that you're only there for the season. You know, the season until somebody else come to water your garden. Right now, you're having problems getting your garden watered, so you go on the prison pen pal site or you write your brother's friend. You understand what I'm saying? And I know a lot of y'all always hear somebody in jail saying, oh, my friend's just looking for a pen pal. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what it is. But now, let's get this right. When they got the right of prisoner, and I'm even big them up, right of prisoner, prison pen pal, what's the other one? Prisoners behind the wall. You know what I mean? I was in all of that. You know, pampered prisoner. They got all of that crap. You know what I mean? But I was on it and I utilized it and it helped me throughout my bid. It kept my game tight, kept my mind working, it kept my mind on the outside instead on the inside, stressing over what's going on the outside or stuck in front of the TV watching sports all day where I know that, you know, Michael Jordan's pinky toe is broken, so he's not going to score as much points because his pinky toe is broken, but I don't know who's the president or who's the congressman. That's how dudes are stuck in there. But I stayed on the outside by kicking it with people. Now I'm on these sites and I'm getting 15, 20 letters a week. Now I fiddle through them. I can't write 15, 20 girls. I don't have time to waste writing 15, 20 girls. So I look through the letters, see who would be most beneficial to me. Because everything we do from the inside, we do it so that it'll be beneficial to us. Let's get that right, ladies, so that it's beneficial to us. You understand? Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, I might not be the type to fall in love with a pen pal and all that, but I'm going to tell a pen pal what she want to hear, and the pen pal going to tell me what she feel I want to hear. You understand? But then as time go on, the pen pal meet a dude, you know what I mean? Or even a female, you know what I mean? And they get in a relationship with them, then they stop writing you, cut you off after they get mad at the new person they met or whatever. Now here they come writing back, you know what I mean? And want to pick up where they left off. I let them come back. You know what I mean? Because you don't have room to get rid of anyone in jail because you're limited to who you can meet. So let's get that right, ladies. You know what I mean? We're both, we're both in it to satisfy each other's lonely needs at the moment. But a lot of times, the men and the women, they forget what those lonely needs are. And that's all it's for. So they start believing that they're in love with the person loves them. And you have general love for that person. You know what I mean? Because I have general love for a lot of my pen pals. You know what I mean? Just like my pen pals had general love for me. You know what I mean? But that don't mean they was going to keep their legs closed for a life sentence while I'm doing life plus 20 and, decades is going by. You know how many pen pals came in and out? Now, I get 15 letters a week. So what do I do with these letters? Okay, this girl, she falls off. She done went and got a man and she doing whatever. So I tell the dude, yo, give me 10 books of stamps and here go the girl pictures. See how she look good? She done sent me some, some bikini shots and boo, 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 boo. So I'm even give you the pictures. You understand what I'm saying, my nigga? So now I give you the pictures and you start writing or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? But I got 10 books of stamps, $5 a piece, that's $50. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how we sell the information. But I'm only giving them the pictures after the female let them know that she's interested. Then I tell them, yo, ask her if it's all right that I could give you the pictures. I couldn't show you the raunchy pictures she sent because that was between me and her. So let her know I ain't showed you those pictures. I just showed you the pictures so you can see that she's a beautiful person and she cool when she have time to write you. But right now she got a man, so if you want to go whoop, whoop, whoop or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So we sell that we send the pen pal addresses to each other and all that. Just like the call links. Let's talk about the call links. That's the best thing that ever happened. With the call links, we was able to email people. We was able to email females in other jails. So now we emailing lonely females in the women's jail. So we email the females. All I want to know is how they living in there. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? It's like we don't know what's going on the other side. You understand? So now we meet, pen pals on the thing. We give them our emails or whatever. They email us. When they email us, we write them. If we don't like them, we sell their email address too. You know what I mean? And put them on somebody else for a little 10 books of stamps. If they proper, 20 books of stamps. But that's how this thing is played out. You understand what I'm saying? But the whole thing is we both knew that we wasn't looking for a relationship when we got involved in this because we both said we're just passing time. You know what I mean? And we're looking for friendship. But as the conversation get deeper and, emotions get caught up, you know what I mean? One or both get it confused that we're in a relationship or that now it's love. How could it be love when you don't really know the person? You understand? Let's just keep it 100. How could it be love when you really don't know the person? You understand? So now, with the call links, being that we send the letters when we used to put the, lick the stamp and put the stamp on the letter. With the call links now, the way we do it is, you know what I mean? Somebody come, I charge them $100 a month for commissary. You know what I mean? To be able to write, somebody off my email. You understand what I'm saying? So now they come, they sit down, they type what they want to type, say what they want to say, shoot the email out to her. When she responds, you print it up and you bring the homie the letter. And every time you bring the letter, he give you a book of stamp for the response. Because you got to pay 50 cents a page in there to print up a letter. And then you also got to pay like 25 cents for every minute. It's 25 cents a minute to be on the computer. So now I'm getting $100, you know what I mean, just to let him use the computer. And then he got to pay me for the minutes that he used the computer. So all this is a hustle. You understand what I'm saying? That's all we doing there. We hustle. Let's get it right, ladies. We hustle. The same way y'all out here, y'all hustle. You're looking for somebody to go buy you some red bottoms, a Fendi bag, a Gucci bag, an MCM bag, or whatever. You hustling. We all hustle. The game don't stop because we behind the wall. The game don't stop for the ladies because the man just left them because he found somebody else that do it better than them or more attractive than them or whatever. So they try and hustle us to get us to ease their emotional pain. You understand? Let's pay attention to this now. I'm just giving it to you raw. Don't shout it and give it to you. So now, dude, sit down. You allow him to email the person, give me $100 a month just to use it. He giving you $5 for every letter that they respond, and so on and so on. You understand what I'm saying? You don't care what they talking about. That's on them. You know what I mean? It's like when they write a regular letter. You don't care what they talking about. All you want is your $100. You understand what I'm saying? And, you do what you do. But it's just crazy because I want y'all to understand that we both got involved in this to pass time, man. You know it. You got on it. You said, let me go see what they doing, in the prison system because I'm bored and I just broke up with Johnny. You understand what I'm saying? So now Sui, or whatever her name is, she goes on there and she writes somebody off the pen pal because she liked the way they look. I used to take my pictures with my shirt off, my six pack and all that, looking good because the nigga trying to catch. You understand what I'm saying? Then the female would send a picture back in a nice tight little summer dress or a pair of poom poom shorts, and they trying to look good because they trying to catch. So we both playing a game. We knew we was playing a game when we entered this arena. You understand? But then now, the dude like what she's saying. So now here he go believing that she love him and she wants to be in a relationship with him. You know what I mean? And then they go to female. She start believing because the dude spitting some good unique game that she loves him. You know what I mean? Now she believe that she loves him. I mean, come on. Dude doing life in prison. You know you're not gonna keep your legs closed for the rest of your life. You understand what I'm saying? So if a man doing life and he's going to sit here and play the romance game to believe in his mind that this female is not going to have sex with nobody for the rest of their life and they in a relationship, that's a sick dude that something is wrong and he need to go to the prison psychiatrist, get some medication to balance out his membrane. And if a female out there believe that she going to be in love with somebody, just meeting them through a pen pal site, or offline or wherever, I mean, come on, man. Y'all, this thing is funny. But, this is the type of thing that I had to live with for 26 years, man. You know what I mean? I seen dudes cry and be ready to, hang up, and I'm talking about hang themselves, hang up. You know what I mean? Because they mad that, the female stopped writing them. Dude, she was only writing for the moment because she didn't have nothing going in her life for that moment. The same way the female talking about the dude love her and he in jail and he just beating him. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, come on, dog. You know what I mean? You don't even know the dude. You just writing him on a piece of paper. Now, I'm not saying that if a dude go to jail, that that his woman can't do the time with him. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of women that is strong like that. You know what I mean? I had a strong woman like that. You understand what I'm saying? They got to understand that, I know you tired of writing letters, so I'm going to go on this pen pal site. Matter of fact, you send the $50 to get me on the pen pal site. You know what I mean? And then you make an arrangement like, okay, when I leave, I'm going to leave all that pen pal stuff behind me. I'm going to sell all my pen pals to the homies, and I'm going to get my ass up out of there and come home to you. But I know that you doing your thing when you out there. You understand? So, we going to respect each other. You understand what I'm saying? And you have to have that understanding. But you can't fool yourself to believe that you're going to meet a man in jail. He doing a life sentence. You understand what I'm saying? And you're going to be with him for the rest of your life. Because as soon as a nigga holler at you and whistle at you, now you hollering at him. You know what I mean? When they tell you the right thing, now you stop writing the dude in jail. And you say, screw that nigga. Your girl say, what happened to the dude you used to go visit in the prison? Girl, I meant to this new dude, Johnny now. I mean, come on, my nigga. This is where we at, man. So I just want you to understand how the pen pal thing works. I done gave you all a lot to go with, so I want your questions. Ladies, I want your questions. Homies, I want your questions. I know a lot of y'all don't like what I'm saying, but I'm giving it to you raw, because that's what I do over here, Unique Mecca Audio. I give it up raw. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I don't make good pen pals that I met in there, a lot of good pen pals that I met in there that helped me down while I was in there that I'm still in touch with. And even when I came home, I always let them know that, look, I'm home now. I was passing time. You was passing time. When you met me, you told me that you wasn't looking for a relationship, that this was just to pass time. You know what I mean? And that you'll be my friend and you'll write me and be there for me. But now, don't sit here and tell me no crap that because your emotions got caught up, you understand what I'm saying? That I'm supposed to be caught up in my emotions and believe this bull crap. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know life goes on the outside, and I know life goes on the inside. You know what I mean? So I want to hear your questions on this, man. I want your comments. Share this video with your girlfriends. Share this video with your homeboys. Subscribe, like, and don't forget to share. Cop the book of Raw in Harlem. All I do is give it up real. I know a lot of y'all don't like what I say sometimes, because I give it to you too real, but that's what I do. And some of y'all say I talk too fast. Some tell me to slow it down. Nah, I don't have to slow it down. You need to speed up. You know what I mean? And catch up to reality. All right?
Get his book out now.
Cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
What? can of 26. He back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be whoring uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the root men.